just gonna turn it on. What's up you guys, welcome back to another episode of S-Mode. As you can see on the back, we have some sun and I haven't seen the sun from probably 2 weeks. It has been raining. I've got a good news and I've got bad news. Now, the bad news is I haven't done pretty much nothing about the white body on the Juke. The only thing I have done is we went to 𝙵𝚊𝚌𝚎𝚎, we've measured for the spacers, and luckily enough we even went out of the shop with the spacers on the spot, getting ready to start the white body on the next day. But it hasn't stopped raining until now, and today is 31st, so I am not going to try to start this because that's going to take a lot of time. And the good news is I will remove the liner of the Juke and I'll start installing the Rolls-Royce stars. So again, I have never done anything like that. I am pretty certain it's not going to be difficult to remove the liner. It will be difficult of putting the optic cables because I have seen a couple of videos and it's not easy. Let's say it's not easy, but I'll do my best, and I've watched a lot of videos, I've seen the mistakes people do, so I'm hopefully not gonna do any of those mistakes, and everything is gonna go smooth and we're gonna have a lot of Starlights. First thing you want to do, we'll remove all the parts that are holding the liner. We're gonna remove the lights, that bit here, and then the cross panels over there, and at the back as well. And well, we have one more light here that should be removed, and yeah, the liner should come off easily. There's some clips at the back over there, but we'll go to that. So let's get on to removing those. One off. I wanted to show you guys, basically it's a bit tricky on the Juke to remove this. I just wanted to show you before you break anything. That plastic cover here, it has a small clip. You push this towards you and then you just slide it up like that. That will release the handle and it will come off. We have achieved to remove the liner. The biggest issue I had was to remove this plastic because the clips right here, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 5 clips. These bottom ones, they're not to worry, but these top ones, they're metal and they're pretty tough to remove, as you can see. I managed to remove them. All these cables, which are from their lights, microphones and all that, etc, etc. So what I needed to do is I needed to take one of the panels that is holding the speakers. No, it is for the speakers. So this panel, I needed to take it off. Then, as you can see, that is one of the boxes that goes to that panel. That needed to be removed. And the couple of cables left here, and this is the panel. There you go. You had that box, and I have put back every single fixing I have removed from anywhere. So I really recommend you guys, everywhere you remove a fixing is a good practice, just put it back where it was and from where you remove it. Next step, when you come to reinstall everything back, well, the fixing is there, you don't have to look for it. So I'll get to remove the liner, I'll put it into the garage, and then I'm gonna crack on from there, marking up everything. I think I have found a place where I'm gonna put the box. So you see that I can put the optic cables from here, and the box I can make a bracket. Well, actually there is a bracket here. I think that's I'm pretty sure that's for a fire extinguisher, but anyway, the box for the LEDs, so I can put them in here. Now this is all we have in that box for the Rolls-Royce stars. We've got the optics, we've got a socket for the lighter, we got a controller, but you can also use, I think there is a barcode, there you go. You scan that code with your phone, you download the app, and then you can use your phone for turning on and do all the different colors and stuff. You got drill bits. I'll try with these drill bits, but I'm pretty sure that will mess up with the fabric on the liner. A power box, LED light, engine. There you go. Start marking up because I've got 550 optics. I'm going to start marking up all the dots, and I'll focus in the center to have more stars than on the corners and in the ends. You see, I start marking everywhere, all the liners from inside, all these little and some not very little dots. I focus to have more dots in the middle, and then they start fading and fading and fading once they go to the end. At the minute I have marked 500. I know I have a 550 optics. Well, I'm not sure if I have, but just to be sure, I've marked only 500. I'll start with the 500, start drilling them on and putting the optics in and gluing them. And if I have a 50 optics left, then I'm gonna pre-drill and I'll choose where I'm gonna need more optics. Before I start putting the optic, I would like to try it if it works. So I've connected it here, plug it into the power, and just like that we're gonna turn it on, and there you go. That's the effect, which is pretty cool. For gluing the optics, I'm gonna be using hot glue, which I've got here. I've got more glue in here. So after a little bit of struggling, well, a lot of struggling in the garage and kneeing down, we actually decided to come here inside the house. We've put some chairs, and with wifey's help we managed to move the liner inside the living room, and we'll carry on. But we're pretty much done. I haven't started gluing all these parts here, so I'm gonna carry on with gluing everything that is already done while my wife is continue with sticking all the optics, and see how many we have left of the optics, and we're gonna drill more holes and put them all together. But we're gonna have to cut all these after we finish and turn them on and see the result. So we have finished with all the stars and all the points that I have marked already, and I have here there were 92, and there was another bunch of them. Yeah, here another 25 left. 115 I have left to drill. But what I'm gonna do first is I will use that nail clipper, and I'll cut all of the strips, turn them on, see where I really need to put more, and then continue.
I am a monster, there's some things that I might see, and when I do, I could never get no sleep. 'Cause I just need to get it, man, I need to be the thing that I just painted out, man, you won't go see. See my vision, I'll be in it, I'ma kill it, I'ma take it all. Coming in, I'ma play it now, I'ma kill him dog, I'ma play the ball, 'cause I gotta go and get him, and I really just need it. Tell these guys that they can beat it, I'ma give it, I'ma grab it, man, take it, never receive it, I'ma make it.
Okay, just like that, it's the morning of the next day after we finish with the liners, and I'm already next to the car, and I'm trying to feed the cable before I install the liner, and I'll tell you why. So basically, this is the spot I found for the engine of the optics, which is pretty good. That's going to be very stable. I have already plugged the cable in here, which I fed from there all the way here. And as you can see, I just followed that cables of the car all the way all the way there. As you can see, I've already attached it with a couple of cable ties. Here, put some tape so I can hold it up until I put the roof. Here, and then down that panel, all the way down, all the way down to that panel, behind the carpet, and the cable is just right there. I haven't connected it yet. Okay guys, I'm back. I have finished basically installing the liner, and I waited to get darker so we can actually see the effect of the starlights in the ceiling. So I just wanted to recap. What did it took me? It took me an hour to remove the liner. It took me 5 hours to get all the optics, drill every single hole and put 550 optics on the liners. And another 1 hour to build everything back together and all the plastics, feed the cable as I showed you before from the ceiling. There's no cable seen, and I ran out of time and I've just plugged it normally into the lighter. I wanted to show you in the dark because I wanted to see it myself in the dark. And thanks to my wife as well helping me, because if she didn't help me, I'm pretty sure I'll be still feeding optic cables into the ceiling. So yeah, wifey helped with probably 70% of the optics on the liner. It looks pretty cool. You cannot really see if there is an optic or starlights when it's not working. It's just a normal. But what you do now is there's an application that comes like that. So I'm just gonna turn it on. Whoa. Now, I gotta be honest, I think they're quite a lot, but I mean on the video it looks like they are really a lot. I mean they are a lot, they're 550, and I thought they're gonna be enough, you know, but I kind of regret I didn't go for 1,000, because I've seen a couple of videos and I also looked at how they've done on the Rolls-Royce ceiling. And they've used a 1,300 optic cables for the Rolls-Royce roof. And to be fair, this is pretty much the same length of roof as on the Rolls-Royce. So to be honest with you, I am gonna do another go with that. I'm gonna have to remove the ceiling, the liner again. I'm gonna buy another 550 optic cables, and I'm gonna feed them in, so I can have the illusion of a real stars, basically. Because at the minute, I mean, it is pretty cool, really cool, and I'm so glad it actually turned out good. I'll give you some montage on that.
I can feel the power, I can feel the power. Feel the power. Yeah, money that is time and hour. Time and hour. Yeah, well, I better activate the power. I'ma activate it, gotta make it, gotta chase it. I don't care what they be saying, I'ma do it now. And I've been really saving, I ain't giving up and I ain't giving in. Do it now for the dividends, I'll be on the path, I just gotta get it. Cause I got my mind on some bigger things. So man, I ain't gonna give in now, I just gotta live this now. I've been gonna be.
If you guys enjoyed that video, if you did enjoy it, please subscribe to the channel, like that video. We have a couple of things prepared for you. I've got a spoiler for the Juke. There's somebody doing me custom headlights and daylights for the Juke as well. They look amazing. I already seen the picture of how they're gonna look like. It was total surprise for me. That'll be pretty sick and one of one. So that's coming probably next week. White body, yeah, it's been really rainy and shitty and not very good weather for that. So I don't have any other space where I can actually do the white body. We go and get Lee and Jordan. And Jordan's that. This will definitely do the job.